Hello everyone and welcome to the newest episode of Geek Week, a weekly show where we present the latest games and tech news. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to never miss an update from Qatartainment. Dead by Daylight is set to introduce anime's favorite emo boy, Kaneki Ken from the anime series Tokyo Ghoul as a new killer character on April 2nd, 2025. This collaboration brings a darker twist to Kaneki's character, aligning with the game's horror elements. In this iteration, Kaneki's transformation to a half-ghoul is further intensified by the entity, the game's malevolent force, turning him into a ruthless killer. This adaptation explores an alternate reality where Kaneki succumbs to his ghoul nature, contrasting his original portrayal as a conflicted protagonist. Kaneki wields his Kagune, tentacle-like appendages that enhances his mobility and offensive capabilities. These abilities allow him to traverse the map swiftly and execute lethal attacks, posing a significant threat to survivors. Natsuki Hanai, who voiced Kaneki in the original anime, reprises his role, adding authenticity to the character's in-game representation. Niantic, renowned for developing augmented reality games like Pokémon GO, has agreed to sell its games division to Scopely for $3.5 billion. This strategic move allows Niantic to pivot towards geospatial artificial intelligence technologies. Titles include Pokémon GO, Pikmin Bloom, and Monster Hunter Now, as well as companion apps like Campfire and Wayfarer. These games collectively engage over 30 million monthly active users and generated more than $1 billion in revenue in 2024. Scopely intends to maintain existing development teams, ensuring that the game's vision and methodologies remain intact. Post-acquisition, Niantic will spin off its geospatial AI platform into a new entity, Niantic Spatial, led by current CEO John Hank. This new venture will concentrate on developing technologies that enable devices to understand and interact with the physical world. Notably, Spatial will remain ownership of AR games like Ingress Prime and Peridot. For Scopely, known for titles like Monopoly Go and Marvel Strike Force, this acquisition significantly broadens its portfolio and player community, potentially boosting its total audience to over 500 million players. While the acquisition is pending regulatory approval, both companies have expressed a commitment to ensuring a seamless transition. Players can expect continued support and development for their favorite games, with Scopely providing additional resources to enhance gameplay experiences. This acquisition aligns with Saudi Arabia's broader strategy to become a global gaming hub, as evidenced by Scopely's ownership under the Saudi Public Investment Fund. A forthcoming documentary titled Stan Lee: The Final Chapter aims to shed light on the Marvel's icon final years, focusing on allegations of mistreatment and exploitation he faced during that period. The film presents covertly recorded footage of an elderly and visibly fatigued Lee being transported to various comic book conventions despite his declining health. It features insights from prominent comic book figures including Mark Waid, Rob Liefeld, and Roy Thomas, who discuss Lee's experience during his later years. Joan Bolerjack, who served as Lee's assistant during his final 4 years, directed the documentary. He expressed concerns about Lee's well-being, advocating for more rest during convention appearances. Bolerjack stated that Lee wished for his story to be told as a cautionary tale, despite potential personal risks associated with revealing this information. Beyond his monumental contributions to the comic book industry, Lee became renowned for his cameo appearances in numerous films and television shows. His final on-screen appearance was in 2019's Avengers Endgame, released shortly after his passing. Blizzard Entertainment has announced the return of BlizzCon, scheduled for September 12th and 13th for 2026. At the Anaheim Convention Center. This marks the first BlizzCon since 2023. The event will showcase updates and news on popular Blizzard games such as World of Warcraft, Overwatch, Diablo, StarCraft, Hearthstone, and Warcraft Rumble. Notable highlights could include updates to Overwatch 2, a new Diablo 4 expansion, and potentially a new game in the StarCraft universe. Attendees traditionally receive a goodie bag with exclusive in-game items and merchandise. Ticket prices and sales dates are yet to be announced, though previous events charged $299 for general admission. And this was this week's Geek Week. Before you leave, make sure you like and subscribe and let us know what are your thoughts on this week's news and what have we missed. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you next week.